What if the most wholesome show on television wasn't as innocent as it looked? For years, Little House on the Prairie felt like the safest place on TV. A world of family, faith, and simple living. It was comfort. It was calm. But behind the scenes, the reality was far more complicated. At the center of everything was Michael Landon. He wasn't just the lead actor, he controlled the story, the tone, and the direction of the entire show. But not everyone agreed with him. Ed Friendly, one of the creators, wanted the series to stay true to the original books by Laura Ingalls Wilder, simple, realistic, and historically accurate. Landon wanted more drama, more emotion, and that disagreement became so serious. Friendly eventually walked away. From that moment on, the show belonged to Landon. On screen, the cast looked like one big happy family. But off-screen, things weren't always so perfect. Young stars like Melissa Gilbert grew up on set and saw Landon as a father figure. But others, like Melissa Sue Anderson, stayed more reserved, often misunderstood by the rest of the cast. There were quiet tensions, personality clashes, and moments that created distance between people who were supposed to feel like family. Even Karen Grassle, who played Caroline, later revealed that her relationship with Landon became strained, especially after she asked for better pay. Things changed after that. And not in a good way. But what shocked people most was what was happening around the set. Years later, cast members shared stories about heavy drinking during filming. Crew members going through cases of beer in a single day. For adults, maybe it didn't seem unusual at the time. But for the child actors growing up there, it shaped what they thought was normal. And then there were the pranks. Not small jokes, but moments that genuinely scared people. Like when Landon pretended to drop a baby during filming, causing panic before everyone realized it was a doll. Or setting things on fire just to get a reaction. Some laughed. Others didn't. And then there were the episodes themselves. Because despite its reputation, Little House sometimes went to very dark places. Storylines involving violence, trauma, even death. One episode, often remembered as Sylvia, was so disturbing that many fans still avoid it. A masked attacker. A tragic ending. It didn't feel like the same show anymore. And then came the ending. After 9 successful seasons, the series didn't fade away quietly. It ended with destruction. In Little House, The Last Farewell, the town of Walnut Grove is literally blown up. For a show built on hope, it felt shocking. But the reason was simple. Landon didn't want the sets reused. Didn't want the story continued without him. So he ended it the only way he could. Completely. And maybe that's the truth about Little House on the Prairie. It wasn't just a gentle story about the past. It was shaped by real emotions, real conflicts, and decisions that didn't always match what we saw on screen. And once you know what really happened behind the scenes, you'll never watch it the same way again.